Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 17 of Mountain Blade Warband. The other thing that is important for us to know or to find out or to get information on regarding what would be a good business in township and or in a merchant town is to also check out the villages surrounding it. Like in this case, in Mijayet, over here, we came in the last episode, we were in Darcuba, and they have three. Darcuba has four towns tied to it: Sectum, Tamnu, Haba, and Mijayet. I just came from Mijayet because one of the things when we were in Darcuba and I was checking out on what kind of businesses we can do there or what would be a profitable business, one of the things that actually looks like a good candidate aside from what do you call this, aside from or what looks like a good business in terms of return was a winery. And a winery has like a top price of the top line for the wines they will produce is about I think I can't remember now. It's about but the return is about 248 a month and an investment of 4,000 to set it up. And I think it is about, can't remember, 248. I think the top price, the sale price for wine that they make is about $600, and then so that is a pretty good price. And then so the other thing I need to check was that I came to Mijayet. Okay, let's come back to Mijayet. I wasn't able to go to Tamnu to inspect it out because it has been looted. But we can come to Mijayet, and when we go to Mijayet, we can go to the village center. And when we go through the village center, we will find out by going to the village center, yeah, we can actually talk to the headsman in the village center, and from him we can find out if there are any tasks that he wants us to do for him, or we can train the troops in the village or whatever, or we can buy stuff from the village. So this village is looks like growing like melons or honeydew melons, and these are grapes. So apparently they will be supplying and grain over here. So brewery is also a good business for Darcuba because Mijayet can supply both grapes and grains, and so it would not be both the brewery would be and the both the brewery and the winery would be good candidates. So that's one of the things I would like to emphasize in this episode. And the next merchant town we're going to is Amarad, and I checked out Ab already. So Amarad belong. So for the merchant town, in terms of economics, the merchant town, as I mentioned before, is not only supported by the villages that is directly tied to it. In this case, these four villages is tied to Darcuba, but also since the castle town of Terramina, the castle of Terramina, the village Shibal Zumer is tied to Castle Terramina, but Castle Terramina is not a merchant town. So the villagers here sends their goods to Darcuba. And the other one is also Mazig, although it's tied to Jamiyed Castle as the lord of the village. Mazig, Jamiyed is not a merchant castle or merchant town. So Mazig villagers also send their goods to Darcuba. So Darcuba has 4 villages or 6 villages that are servicing it. And then when we were talking about Sheriz is such a big merchant town because Hawaha, although it's tied to Weya Castle, but Weya is not a merchant castle, so the villages send their goods to Sheriz. And Shariz has 4 villages tied to it, which is Ain Aswadi, Rusdig, Dibane. Oh, it's more than that. 5 in fact. Tilimsal and Qualyut. So it has 5 villages directly tied to it. And then 2 more, Mitnum, which belongs to Karaf Castle, and Hawaha. So Shariz is a major merchant town. So this would be a good merchant town to take hold of and own, and not give it up to one of our vassals once we become a lord ourselves. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I wasn't wrong. And then Amarad has Mawiti belongs to Samara Castle, but it will have to trade with Amarad. So Amarad has this. Ab belongs to Durin Castle, but it also has to trade with Amarad. And aside from that, I think this Uzga is also tied into Amarad. So Amarad is going to end up to be a poor merchant town. It doesn't have that many castles, many villages forced to trade with it. Now in the Barrier has local towns, local villages tied to it are Ikbale, Fishara, and then I think Unria is tied to Bardak Castle. And then Taj Jumat is tied into Sharwa Castle. I think Taj Jumat and Unria are forced to trade with Bariye. So Bariye has 4 villages tied to it, while Amarad has its own subject village and 2 other villages, Mawiti and Ab. So Amarad and Bariye are naturally poorer than their Cuba. So again, Amarad would be one of the castles we will give up to our Lord, despite it being a merchant town. And so is Bariye. It's a good candidate to give to our really royal vassals. And in this area, there's usually almost always in this region here, there is almost always a desert bandit lair. So it is a good idea to hunt in this area. So it would be nice to own their Cuba because it's so close. At the same time, it has a hefty support from the villages. Right, it has 4 villages on its own plus 2 more, so 6 villages. So the richest would be Shariz, and then secondary would be their Cuba, and then tertiary will be Bariye, and the least would be Amarad. So I don't think maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Let's go check out what is in Amarad. Maybe Mijayat. I'm not sure. Maybe Mijayat sells to Amarad. And we're still looking for a ransom broker, but I haven't found any. Wandering minstrel, traveler. Nope, we haven't found any. Go to the marketplace just to determine. Okay, they've got good. Oh no, this is expensive. Dye is reasonable. Bread is expensive. How much can we sell? So I bought some dyes and some dates in this area, and I was also able to pick up another raw silk from one of the villages. So about 35 bucks. So we can sell these. I was thinking maybe we should have, maybe in this area we can invest in a brewery. It's a poor area, so it's not gonna it is not supported by a good number of villages. So maybe a brewery, something that, you know, we don't have to feed too much, because brewery is easy to feed, because we can bring in a ton of grain on one trip and then let it be for a while, and it will keep on running on its own without us having to feed it constantly. So let's check if we walk the streets. I'm trying to find out where the merchant might be. So some of them, it's not obvious. Who's this guy? Serenade Footman. Whoa, this is what? Door to the castle. No. I think over there, maybe. Yeah, I think, yeah. But how do we get to that guy? I think that is a guard for the guild master. Usually the guild master has some kind of a guard. Or this is the guild master over here. Nope, not this guy. See, over there. How do we get there? Huh. Okay, we're going blind here. Ouch. Man, why are these layouts so hard to figure out? This has got to be the tavern. We just went up there, right? I think, let's come back out here. Okay, that is leading out of the castle. Okay, over here. Jeez. That's a weaponsmith. It's the guildmaster. Okay, what kind of productive enterprise can you get here? Ale, what is the top price? Top line. Oh, it's not that good. Okay. In Dercuba, it is 234. Is the top line here. It's only 216. Okay, what if we have a grapes? Ooh. Okay, the top line is better here at 626. Your profit will be 270 dinars per week. Their Cuba is about 240, but the thing is, I don't see anybody producing grapes here. Okay, no, that's not economical. Because these are just estimates. In reality, once we have invested the money, it might not turn out to be that way. It says your profit here would be 653. You'll need, oh, because their dye here is very cheap. That is why it is only 6. That's why it looks like we can make more money here if we invested in a in a weavery, a dye works. So do we want to do that? What kind of money do we have? And I don't know if we have to feed this. No. So we have 23,000 right now. Okay. Oh, Artimaner, I think we have to. Let's look at his equipment. Oh, we don't have anything to give him. Ouch. Okay. Okay, never mind. I'm a little really disappointed because, like I said, because we were planning to invest in a leatherworks in Nara, and it didn't pan out well. Okay, I think let's invest here. Productive, yes. How about weavery and dye works? Yes, here's the money for the land. Ouch. Okay, let's leave. So we have, I guess we, I don't know if this is such a good thing. We have achieved what we wanted to achieve coming down south. Okay, let's talk to Traveler to see if, looking for one of my companions. Why can we not? Why? Why? Who are you looking for? How come they, two guys left our group already? How can we not, anyway. We cannot visit our dye works for now. We've been to Ab. Let's come to Uzga. And we have not yet seen a ransom broker in all of the Saranid Sultanate. Of course, we haven't been to Shariz yet, so Amrad is our second town. Merchant town. 28, 26, yes. Let's go to the village center. Let's see what is being grown in Uzga. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't realize that was a wall. Okay, so what are these? Wow, what are these? So what are they doing? Oops. What are they doing here? What's an Uzga? I don't see... What? Is that a fishery or something? Right? Is that a fishery? Or is that supposed to be an oasis? But I don't see any crops here. Right? I can hear chicken sounds. But I don't see any industry here. Huh. I don't see sheep or... I have no idea. So maybe just date trees? These are date trees? Okay, anyway, yeah, we didn't learn anything here. Maybe that investment of weavery and dye works was a bad call. Let's come to Taj Jumat. Or maybe we should have come down here first. Dye is good price. Meat is expensive. Can we sell this? Oh, that's 21 bucks. Let's sell that. Leather, veggies. Ouch. Okay. Sell another bread. Okay. Let's go to the village center. Again, let's check what is here. So this is their Cuba. Oh, they have grain. No wonder it's cheap here. And they have some grapes also. Right? Okay, there's some grapes. So this is, I think this is Barrier. Oh, they have and melons. Okay. Okay, let's leave. This is Taj Jumat. I don't know if they sell to Amarad or they sell to Barrier. Kind of hard to figure out. So that's primarily okay, beef. So every village has, they do raise cattle. So they raise, there are grapes here also. So would be a good place for winery. So they work with well water. I guess that's about it, right? Oh, they have grain field also. Right, that's grain field. Okay. And maybe sheep in the tents or something. Okay, I don't see any like swine or swinery or but oh, but we saw beef. So let's go to Fishara. So, but again, that's another 22. Oh, yeah, but we're overloaded. So I think, yeah, we cannot. We have to be at like 6.6 or something before we can chase them down. Olives. Okay, let's go check the villages. Wow. That's very interesting. Huh. What do they grow here? That's, I think, the guy standing there in the middle must be the village headman. Huh, interesting. I don't see what is being grown here. So they got some horses. So no obvious industry. Okay, I give up. Oh, I think I saw some grain fields to the left. But okay, yeah, the only one of note is the one up here, right? That they have grapes. Anyway, let's come to Barrier and find out if there is indeed, if it carries grapes, and how much do they cost. Broker, finally! Cool! We're jumping for joy. Ooh, okay, salt then. So those things may be what? Salt? Okay, this is a good investment. I mean, it's very cheap. We can sell them for about, so that's 600, will make about 200. This is reasonable. I think 173 is the max we will go for. I think this is expensive. Pottery is expensive. Oh yeah, they have grapes. And at 78, I think maybe we can invest in a winery here. Let's take a walk on the streets. Okay, where is the merchant? That's the armor. That guy is the armsman. Or weaponsmith. Up here maybe? Yep, that's the guy. Productive enterprise. Whoa, okay. Leave. We won't deal with you. He won't deal with us. We won't deal with him. Huh. Arms. Orbo. Whoa, that was how about armor? Plate armor 5517. Can we sell him anything? Grain, no. Bread 50, no. Okay, let's head back. Let's leave. Man, what a punk! Didn't want to do business with us. So what would be the shortest route north? Okay, let's check on Sectum. Oh, we didn't check on Iqbal. Never mind. That's okay. Yeah, we kind of emptied out our pockets. We're down to 14,000. So let's just check out Sectum and find out what industry is surrounding it. And then Mazig, and then let's head north. I'm a little nervous about investing that much money into Amarad here. See, at 5.9 speed, we're not gonna make it. We can't catch these guys. And we can operate in this area only if, let's say, if we own a castle here or something, so that we can dump our excess troops. Because we need to have a small party, maybe a party of 30, so that we will be pretty speedy. Oh, 31. Ooh, very, very expensive. Let's find out what is surrounding area of Sectum. What do they produce? Okay, they do produce a bit of grapes also, right? Those are grapes, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. So this episode dealt primarily on getting information by checking out the villages. Okay. I guess this would be a good place to cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you'll join me in the next episode. Bye.